Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a Temu haul. So many great finds, you guys. This is all for my junk journaling kits, and you can definitely, like I always say in my videos, junk journaling is awesome because you don't have to be a junk journaler to watch this channel and to see all of the craft supplies that I get, because they literally can work for so many different things. It's not just for junk journaling. You know what I'm saying? So that's the awesome thing. Another thing is junk journaling is awesome. And if you've never checked it out or seen what it's about, I would definitely go onto YouTube, look around under junk journaling. There's so many different types, different variations of it. I do have another channel, Junk to Treasure Journals, and I will have that link down below if you want to check out my channel. I don't have a huge channel. It's very small. I don't have a ton of videos. This is usually where I'm posting videos, but there are some things on there that you can see what it's all about if you wanted to check it out. So the first thing I got was this tool. Does it say what tool it is? No, I don't know the name of this tool, to be honest. But I thought that this would be really good to use for making holes in different types of plastic toys. I had my erasers in mind. So it is a electric one. You don't need batteries, but these are the different fittings for it. They're different size, like drill bits. But I really got these so that I can make holes in like these little erasers to turn them into charms. You know, the different erasers here. I don't think that I can make holes in these because it's like hard plastic. I'm not quite sure, but I got them for items like this. Not sure how well this works, but I got it to try out. So it's basically a little drill to make holes. You could probably use it on resin and stuff. I think maybe that's what this was actually for. So I'm hoping it works, you know, for what I want it to work for, if that makes sense. Okay, the second thing I wanted to share, these I was so excited about. I'm not saying what it's called, but these are the Mix 30 pieces. Now these were definitely on the pricier side, but can you even, you guys? Look at these bags. I thought that these would look so cute for my packaging, especially for like my 80s, 90s, fun type junk journals. I just thought that they were so cool. I figured I could use them for packaging, and then you can use them in your actual junk journals. Now obviously it'd have to be a little bit of a bigger size, but how adorable. So I got different colors. Wait, these are the purple ones. Are all these purple here? Yes, so these are all the purple and pinks, and these are all the blues and yellows. I mean, they were a little pricey, more than I usually spend, but I just cannot help myself. I'm like, we all need this goodness because these are so cool. So I grabbed these. Those would even be really fun for, you know, like party favor items, or even for holidays. If you stuff little things in there for a gift, that would be really cute. You just wrap them in little tissue and, you know, put them inside there, and it's like little surprises, little gifts inside that bag. Then I saw these. I had to grab them. These have 50 pieces. And these are just little garden seed packs, but I really liked these. There's a ton of them. They are a little bit on the thinner side, okay, but I love the way that these look. When I saw these, I thought, oh my goodness, these would be perfect in my Peter Rabbit junk journals. Those would be so adorable. I also saw that they had these little ribbons, and I got two different packs. I got this really pretty rose color. I mean, you guys, you already know these are my colors. But I saw this beige and I thought, oh my goodness, that is so pretty. So nice together. I wish that they had more colors. I wonder if they did. Oh my gosh, they did. I got green too. More of like a, this isn't a mint color really, it's more like a pistachio or avocado color green. But these are pretty long too. Does it say how many yards are on here? Doesn't say, but you guys will see it in the listing. But aren't those pretty? I love how they're kind of like ruffled on the sides. So I grabbed these. All right, moving right along. The next thing I got is a pack of playing cards. I have been getting so many cool vintage playing cards for my junk journals. Oh my gosh, you guys, they're so good. But look at how cute these are. These are little cat and dog playing cards. I'm going to use my handy dandy box opener if I don't cut the box too bad. This thing is so awesome. I got this from Dollar General for $1. I kind of cut the box, but that's okay. I'm not going to use the box. But this is literally used with a ceramic blade. I love it. It works really good. Now I just have to find where I get the replacements, because if it's not as cheap as the $1, I'll just buy the whole thing again. Anyways, so these are the cards, or the pack. Oh my gosh, the back is so cute. Isn't that? That's really cute, huh? Okay, let's see the front. Oh my gosh, I'm going to lay them out for you guys. Those are so adorable. Okay, so just to show you guys, now this is the first suit. Okay, so we have the spades, and then it goes into the queens, and they are not the queens, you guys, the hearts. And they're all the same card, except the background is going to be a different color. But these are literally the same cards. Okay, so let's skip through to, here's the clubs. Same cards. What's the back? Blue. So it's not the green. And then we'll skip through these guys. And then we have diamonds, and it's going to have pink. So they're the same cards, different background. Really adorable though. The next thing, what are we going to share? So this is the next item. These are just like little glitter packs. And I thought that this would be perfect for my shaker cards. Look at how cute those are. So pretty. You don't need a ton either in shaker cards. I mean, this isn't too big, but there's a pretty good variety. And I love that it comes in this case. That makes it so much more convenient and easy storage. So I grabbed that. Then I went ahead and grabbed these adorable little charms. These are going to go in my Disney junk journals. And I think I'm going to do, I'm not quite sure, you guys. Honestly, I don't know how I'm going to do it. But look at how cute these are. So like this is the Little Mermaid. We have Aladdin. That looks like Beauty and, not Beauty and the Beast. That looks like Sleeping Beauty. We have Beauty and the Beast. That looks like Snow White. Cinderella. Is that Rapunzel? Because that looks like her hair. But I love these. They're supposed to be like perfume bottles, but themed. So I grabbed those. Then I saw these papers. These are only one-sided. These would be nice for like a smaller junk journal because you could fold them. So we have those ones. I always love the botanical botanical pieces in junk journals, especially in vintage ones. I love floral, butterflies, like birds, stuff like that. Am I putting these the right way? But I love those in my vintage junk journals. And those are the last of them. So these come with 12. Then I have these. These are retro style paper crafts, vintage style. These are frames. This is actually a huge pack of frames, you guys. It doesn't say how many, but I will count and I will tell you guys. Or you guys will see it here, actually. So they look like they have 3 of each. So I'm just going to stack them, but we'll see if they're all 3, because sometimes they change up the number. So there are 3 of each, and there's 10 different designs. So that's pretty cool. I love these. I love this green one. I'm telling you guys, I love like minty greens, pale pinks, creams. I mean, I like all of these. They all look very vintage, but really nice to layer up in your junk journals with. I went ahead and grabbed more beads. These are called transparent striped. I have no idea how many are in these, but they're pretty. They're clear, and then they have that gold striping, and down the center where the hole is, it's gold. All right, the next thing are these really cute charms. These are flower charms, and they come with 50 pieces. And I think that there's a lot of duplicates. So I'm just going to kind of flip some over. I'll zoom in so you guys can see it when I'm done. I think I flipped most of them over, but look at how pretty that is. It's a little sunflower. That one wasn't flipped over. Maybe I'll put a couple on my hand and then I'll zoom in. I'll put some different ones in my hand and then I'll zoom in to the table so you guys can see those too, just in case I miss a few, because we all know I do it. Well, I know I do it. This, I think that might be it, but there might be more. But aren't those pretty? And then those are the other ones. I also grabbed these stickers, and I thought that these stickers would be so cool in a traveling junk journal. So here are most of them. And then we have Montana, New Mexico, Alabama, California, Kentucky, and all the rest of the states. I thought these would be perfect if I did a junk journal for traveling, to use with the national park postcards that I just got with my last haul. Like, these might be kind of cool with that. Wouldn't it be cool to make a junk journal with every state, and if you travel and you go to that state, you collect a couple pieces from their ephemera and stick it in, and then in that specific, on that specific page, like say, you know, I traveled here to Texas and I put the Texas sticker, and like if I had a national park postcard or whatever, and then get ephemera from here and put it in with that, oh my gosh, that would be so fun. And then just to see everywhere you go throughout your life and just continually use that junk journal for it. That'd be so cool. Next thing I have is this huge set of ephemera. Collect voucher, game clause, elegant legend. Not sure which one of that, or which one of those is the actual name of this pack, but it has a ton in here. So as you can see, it has all of these. Oh my gosh, you guys, this might take me forever to lay these out, but I will do it just for you guys. Okay, so it looks like there's duplicates of these, okay? So just know that when you're looking. Okay, so those are the smaller papers. I still have all of these, and these again are on the thicker, just like these. And that is the last of them. So these are the ones that are on like a thicker cardstock. And I've seen these prints on all different types of things sold by Temu. Next, I have these little rhinestones. They are flat on the back. So they're gold on the back, and they're rhinestones on the front. They are very light. They feel very cheap and plastic. Okay, so it's nothing fancy, but they look real fancy. I just thought that these would be so pretty with my Disney junk journals. Just matching the colors to the princess would be kind of fun to do. But those, so this I did the mixed color. I don't know if I said that, but so they have the larger rhinestone in the center and the smaller rhinestones around it, and then it's just gold. The next thing I wanted to share are these. They're little confettis. So I thought that those would be fun to do in like my shaker cards. I've been trying to collect stuff like this for that reason, but that I'm not going to take those out because that will literally be a mess. Then I picked up these butterflies. I absolutely loved these when I saw them. I'm like, I must get these. Okay, so I'm going to lay them out and then I'll explain to you how they're made. Basically, they're on this sheer material, but they have two pieces cut out and then glued together with the rhinestones. So they kind of have that 3D-ish look to them, but they're so pretty. It's what I always say. But these are the different colors. I think that they only came with the multicolor pack, if I'm not mistaken. I went ahead and picked up 4 different packs of this. It's called, I have no idea, but they come with 2 yards. This is stretchy, so it has a stretch to it. But aren't these adorable? I mean these because I'm going to share the other ones with you guys. We have the blue one, the red one, and the yellow one. I love these so much. They are very retro, and I love it. So I grabbed these. So each of them, again, have 2 yards. They do have the elastic in the top. They just remind me of like valances. Isn't that what they're called that go over your windows? Oh my gosh, I love them. So I grabbed these. Next up are more charms, hardware crosses. I think I have these in silver. I hauled them a while ago. I think it was this same exact pack actually, but I think I just did it in silver. And because I liked the silver, I wanted the gold. But this is very yellow gold. So just to kind of throw that out there, don't be surprised if you ordered these and got them and you're like, wow, those are gold. They're like yellow gold. So, but they are all different and they're crosses. I think that there's 20 of them. Next up, I got more hardware. I picked up a few of these a couple hauls ago with Temu. And they are the little screw hooks. And I'm hoping that once I make screws into my little plastic pieces or my erasers, I can add these to them. So this will turn them into charms. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. So I got the gold because I needed the gold. I'm not quite sure how many pieces are in here, but it will say here for you guys. I also picked up this. Now, I picked up some of this a while ago, and I absolutely love it. It's so pretty, and they had different colors to choose from. I mean, it literally looks like it could be a necklace, but it has the chain with the little beads. And so I went ahead and grabbed the clear one. I figured this would literally match anything. So I thought that this would be fun to like cut and add to the dangles on the junk journals. This is only a yard though, so can't remember how much it was and if it's worth it, but I just think it's so pretty. Then I grabbed these. They're calling these trendy stickers. And it does say washi tape. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for these. So there are 2 packs, so they're duplicates. So I'll just share this pack with you guys, but I love these for my junk journals for Disney. They're supposed to be like vintage like posters. So we have Mickey Mouse, Chip and Dale, love Chip and Dale, Donald. It has a crazy name at the top though. Oh, it's in a different language. That's still okay. I think that that's really cool. Look, they even have Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Dalmatians. Who else? Those are all Mickey, Chip and Dale. Okay. I love, oh my gosh, they have The Little Mermaid, Mickey Mouse instead of Mickey Mouse. Maybe they're not allowed to write mouse, or is that a different language, you guys? I have no idea. I wonder what the deal is with that. But I still love these and I'll still use them. Oh, well, maybe that's posters from a different, I can't see. Oh, you guys, I'm crazy. These are from a different language. That's why it says that, because this is all in a different language, because here we have Mickey Mouse, Tugboat Mickey, Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse. So it's just in different languages. But I thought that these were so fun to use in junk journals. Look how fun those are for the Disney ones. I don't think that these were super cheap, but I don't remember. I remember thinking like, oh my gosh, some of these are kind of expensive, but I don't remember if it was this or other things. So I grabbed these because I think I picked up a vintage Secret Garden book and I wanted to use these pages for a junk journal. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it for myself or if I'm going to sell it. Also, this would be so beautiful to turn into an actual like garden junk journal. If you do gardening, you could keep all your information in here about what you planted, what time of year you did it. But these would be really pretty. I love pages like this because you can cut this out and turn it into tags or, ephemera for the actual junk journal. But here are the first 8. And then here are the next 4. And again, these would be really good to cut out and use for ephemera pieces in it. And then these would be nice for clusters or layering. And then you just use these as your pages. All right, another thing I picked up are these really cool acrylic butterflies. There are 30 pieces to this pack. Look at how pretty those are though. So they're clear. And then they have the gold body. And so the hole goes from the top of its body through the bottom. So if you strung it, it would stand straight up. You don't have to do it through the sides. So that makes it really nice when we're doing dangles and bookmarks and stuff like that, where we want to hang them off paper clips and stuff like that. But these come with 30, or this pack comes with 30. But isn't that gorgeous? I love them. They do have a little weight to them, but they are plastic, not glass. I don't know if you guys watched the last haul for Temu, but I was telling you guys that I got some really cool playing cards that are vintage. And they're not just playing cards. I got playing cards that are vintage, and I got Disney cards that are vintage, like the trading cards. Oh my gosh, they're so cool. I'm definitely putting those in my packs. I can't wait to do my videos for those. I think I've figured out how I want to do it, but I'm just hoping I can pull it off. So, because I'm not that creative, in that way. And I'm not great with editing, so hopefully I could get it together and make it look good. But look at how cute. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So that's on all of them. And then the front, you have your image. I'm going to lay them out so we can see. So this looks like it's just a joker. Those two are jokers. And then let's see if these are all the same. And I got these because I'm putting them in my cat and dog junk journals. So I thought that these would be really fun. So here are all the dogs. Well, except those. But we have the dog ones. And then these are different. But let me see if... Oh my gosh, you guys, it looks like they're all going to be different. All right, so I wanted to mention I did not see poodles in here for you, Victoria Flowers. But let's see what we have here. So I always think of you, Kayleen, when I see kitty things now, because I know you're trying to gather your stuff for a kitty junk journal. And I always think of you when I get these, when I'm getting my stuff prepared for the junk journal kits. But I'm like, oh, here's another kitty thing. Oh wait, that's part of the next one. Okay, so here are the hearts, and they're all cats. Super adorable. They are all white cats. I wish that they were different types of cats, but I'm not going to complain because every single one of these are absolutely adorable. Like, I can't even. How cute with the little bow. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, these are too much. So we have that set. And then we have more cats, it looks like. I could put these lower. Oh, they're giving us orange kitties. And that one is gray. And oh, we have more of a variety. So that was definitely intended with the last pack, or the last set of, what are these called? I always forget, like offhand. I can never think of them. Suits. My goodness. But look at how adorable. These are glossy, so they're very slippery. They have no texture to them. But who needs texture when you have this? Like, oh my goodness. And then the last set, I'm looking for that poodle. I don't think it's in here. Don't you worry. Oh, I thought those were mixed up. I don't even have a whippet either, so don't feel bad. But look at how adorable. What type of dog is this? I always forget what they're called. This is different. That kind of looks kind of like a husky in a way, doesn't it? And that one? Maybe? That looks like a bear. That doesn't look like a dog unless it's that dog. But it still looks kind of like a bear. And then we have the Joker. That one looks mad. But I love these. I'm very impressed. I love how all of them are so different. Well, that is it, you guys. I did not realize that this was the last thing to haul, but thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys give it a like, follow, or subscribe. It's not follow here. It's subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed hanging out with me. And leave me a comment. I always love to hear from you guys. So be safe, be blessed, and I hope to see you in the next one.